Functions of Malpighian tubules. 1. This is the main organ of excretion and osmoregulation. It involved in regulation of salt, water and nitrogenous waste material. 2. Helps in the process of excretion or removal of waste products in order to regulate the internal body environment by maintaining ionic and water balance. 3. In case of glowworms, fireflies, the distal ends of tubules produces light energy. 4. It also helps in the storage of Ca necessary for the processes such as hardening of puparium. 5. In case of aphid lion, the secretions of the tubules produce stalked eggs. 6. In case of spittle bugs, spittle around the immature stages is also a Malpighian secretion. 2. Integument. Through the process of molting, insects remove the waste nitrogenous products, i.e. they are deposited in the form of exuvi. In some insects, where respiration occurs through body wall, CO2 is removed through integument as waste product, cutaneous respiration. 3. Tracheal system. The respiratory tubes, the trachea which are distributed throughout the body, function in elimination of CO2 through spiracles. 4. Rectum. Rectum plays an important role in excretion by reabsorbing the water from feces. Accessory organs of excretion. 5. Nephrocytes. These are the special cells that sieve the hemolymph and are distributed in the body cavity. Nephrocytes are cells that take up foreign chemicals of relatively high molecular weight which Malpighian tubules may be incapable of dealing with. 6. Enocytes. These are large cells and are usually present near the abdominal spiracles. These are the specialized cells of hemocoel involved in excretion. 7. Urate cells, fat bodies. 73. In some of the insect's body cells which store urea or uric acid in the form of granules are known as urate cells. Preserved uric acid can be utilized subsequently. These are present when Malpighian tubules are absent or may become non-functional. In some of the insects such as cockroach, the waste material in the form of urea or uric acid is stored throughout its life in the fat body cells without any harmful effect. This phenomenon of storage of urea, uric acid in the fat body cells is called storage excretion, which is useful for supply of nitrogen, when insect feeds on nitrogen-deficient food. 8. Labial glands. These are seen in Collembola, Dipleura, Thysanura. They consist of a sac-like structures called ampulla that leads to a long coil that open at the base of labium in the head. This gland helps to remove ammonia. 9. Chloride cells. These are the cells distributed on the body of aquatic insects such as larva of mayfly or stonefly. They absorb ions from saltwater body and then excrete into surrounding medium to compensate the changes in the ionic concentration of hemolymph. Study of insect endocrine system. There are two types of secretory structures occur in insect. 1. Exocrine glands. It is adducted glands and discharge their secretions outside the body. E.g. wax glands, lac glands, mandibular glands, maxillary glands, labial glands, silk glands, repugnatorial glands, attractant glands and poison glands. 2. Endocrine glands. It is a ductless glands and their secretion hormones, usually diffusing into the blood which transports them to all parts of the body. Insect endocrine system is structurally and functionally integrated with nervous system. It is also called a secretory system. They secrete hormones which travel in the blood to various organs of the body coordinating their long-term activities. Endocrine organs are of two types. 1. Neurosecretory cells in the central nervous system. 2. Specialized endocrine glands such as I. corpora cardiaca. 74. E. corpora allata. E. prothoracic glands IV. Weissmann's ring. 1. Neurosecretory cells. These are typical neurons with secretory activity. They produce hormones which act directly on effector organs which in turn are stimulated to secrete hormones. They occur in the mid-region of brain and central nervous system. The secretions of neurosecretory cells are called brain hormone or activator hormones. Large number of neurosecretory cells may be present in the nervous system and are three types. A. Median NSC of the brain, PTTH hormone. B. Lateral NSC of the brain. They stimulate protein synthesis, control water loss and oocyte development and activity. And C. Ventral NSC of the other ganglia, ventral nerve cord. These secretions are known to concern with activity, water regulation. E. corpora allata. E. prothoracic glands IV. Weissmann's ring. 1. Neurosecretory cells. These are typical neurons with secretory activity. They produce hormones which act directly on effector organs which in turn are stimulated to secrete hormones. They occur in the mid-region of brain and central nervous system. The secretions of neurosecretory cells are called brain hormone or activator hormones. Large number of neurosecretory cells may be present in the nervous system and are three types. A. Median NSC of the brain, PTTH hormone. B. Lateral NSC of the brain. They stimulate protein synthesis, control water loss and oocyte development and activity. And C. Ventral NSC of the other ganglia, ventral nerve cord. These secretions are known to concern with activity, water regulation. 2. Corpora cardiaca. They are paired structures, lying in close association with neurosecretory cells of brain. Each corpus cardiacum is transversed by neurosecretory axons from the brain. Neurosecretions from brain, on reaching corpus cardiacum, is stored and periodically released into the blood. 3. Corpora allata. They are glandular bodies, usually situated one on either side of the oesophagus. Under the influence of brain hormone, corpora allata secretes juvenile hormone, JH, or neotenin which regulates metamorphosis or yolk deposition on eggs in insect. JH helps to keep the insect in young stage only. It is also called as juvenile hormone, JH, or neotenin. 4. Prothoracic glands. It is also known as ecdytial glands. They are 2 in number and placed mostly in prothoracic region. 75. Prothoracic glands secrete molting hormone, MH, called ecdysone under the influence of brain hormone. Molting hormone helps in insects in the initiation and process of molting. 5. Weissman's ring. It is found in housefly, flesh fly and blowfly. A small ring-like structure present behind the brain and around the aorta, supported by tracheae. It contains 3 types of glandular cells homologous with other endocrine glands. Classification of insect. Insects are invertebrates grouped in the phylum Arthropoda, arthro joint, poda foot, and subphylum Uniramia. Characters of the phylum Arthropoda are 1. Segmented body. 2. Segments grouped into 2 or 3 regions, tagma, known as tagmosis. 3. Renewable chitinous exoskeleton. 4. Grow by molting. 5. Bilateral symmetry of body. 6. Body cavity filled with blood and called as hemocoel. 7. Tubular alimentary canal with mouth and anus at anterior and posterior ends. 8. Dorsal heart with valve-like ostia. 9. Dorsal brain with ventral nerve cord. 10. Striated muscles with dark and light bands. 11. No cilia, hair-like vibratile structure on the surface of the cell. 12. Paired, segmented appendages. Phylum Arthropoda is classified into 7 classes. 1. Onychophora, claw-bearing, e.g. Parapatus. 2. Crustacea, crustashell, e.g. prawn, crab, woodlouse 76. 3. Arachnida, arachne spider, e.g. scorpion, spider, tick, mite. 4. Chilopoda. 3. 2. Crustacea, crustashell, e.g. 11. No cilia. 10. Striated muscles with dark. Insects are invertebrates grouped in the phylum Arthropoda, arthro joint, poda foot, and subphylum Uniramia. Characters of the phylum Arthropoda are 1. Segmented body. 2. Segments grouped into 2 or 3 regions, tagma, known as tagmosis. 3. Renewable chitinous exoskeleton. 4. Grow by molting. 5. Bilateral symmetry of body. 6. Body cavity filled with blood and called as hemocoel. 7. Tubular alimentary canal with mouth and anus at anterior and posterior ends. 8. Dorsal heart with valve-like ostia. 9. Dorsal brain with ventral nerve cord. 10. Striated muscles with dark and light bands. 11. No cilia, hair-like vibratile structure on the surface of the cell. 12. Paired, segmented appendages. Phylum Arthropoda is classified into 7 classes. 1. Onychophora, claw-bearing, e.g. Parapatus. 2. Crustacea, crustashell, e.g. prawn, crab, woodlouse 76. 3. Arachnida, arachne spider, e.g. scorpion, spider, tick, mite. 4. Chilopoda, chilo lip, poda appendage, e.g. centipedes. 5. Diplopoda, diplo 2, poda appendage, e.g. millipede. 6. Trilobita, an extinct group, e.g. trilobite 7. Hexapoda, hexa 6, poda legs or insecta, ininternal, sect, cut, e.g. insects. 1. Class, Onychophora. Spade-suit animals forms the connecting link between the phylum Annelida and Arthropoda. Spade-suit animals are terrestrial and worm-like. Spade-suit body is unsegmented, externally with numerous pairs of unjointed legs. 2. Class, Trilobita. Spade-suit animals are marine forms with 3-lobed molded body, unsegmented head, cephalon. Flexible trunk, thorax, and pygidium, unsegmented tail. Spade-suit head possesses single pair of antennae. Spade-suit body is unsegmented, externally with numerous pairs of unjointed limbs. 3. Class, Crustacea. Spade-suit animals are predominantly marine. Spade-suit body is divided into cephalothorax and abdomen. Spade-suit animals possess 5 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of antennae. Spade-suit respiration by means of gills. 4. Class, Arachnida. Spade-suit the body is divided into cephalothorax and abdomen. Spade-suit bears 4 pair of legs. Spade-suit instead antennae chelicerae and pedipalpi presents spade-suit respiration by lung books and tracheae. 5. Class, Myriapoda. Spade-suit the body is divided into head and trunk. Spade-suit bears single pair of antennae. Spade-suit each body segment bears appendages. Spade-suit respiration by lung books and tracheae. Subclass, Diplopoda. Spade-suit animals with 2 pair of legs to each segment. Subclass, Chilopoda 6. Class, Insecta. Spade-suit the body is divided into distinct regions, i.e. head, thorax and abdomen. Spade-suit single pair of antennae on head. Spade-suit 3 pairs of legs on thorax. Spade-suit 2 pairs of wings in thorax. 77. Spade-suit the genital opening are situated on 8th and 9th abdominal segments. Spade-suit respiration by means of tracheae. Spade-suit undergo metamorphosis. Spade-suit possess exoskeleton made up of hard cuticle which plays important role for survival. Spade-suit excretion is mainly by Malpighian tubules which help in maintaining ionic balance. Scientific nomenclature. Carol's Linnaeus 1707-1778 in his 10th edition of Systema Naturae published. In 1758 used the binomial system of nomenclature for the first time for both plants and animals. This double naming in Latin, one for the genus and thescont for the species, has been universally accepted. Taxonomy. Taxis equals arrangement and nomus equals laws. Taxonomy is the science of classification. It can be defined as placing biological organisms or forms in order. Simpson, 1961, has defined taxonomy as the theoretical study of classification including basis, principles, procedures and rules. Taxonomy includes nomenclature and classification. Systematics, the science of study of kind and diversity of organisms and any or all relations among them. Systematics includes taxonomy and evolution. Systematic position of insect. Invertebrates. Kingdom, Animalia phylum, Arthropoda subphylum, Uniramia. Class, Insecta, Hexapoda. Subclass, Pterygoda, Apterygoda. Order. Suborder. Superfamily. Family. Subfamily. Genus. 78. Species. The basic biological unit in the classification is species. Species. These are a group of individuals which are similar in their structure, capable of interbreeding and producing fertile offspring. Subspecies. It is an aggregate of phenotypically similar populations of a species and differing taxonomically from other populations of the species. Genus. A group of species having some definite similar characters or relationships is called a genus. Subfamily. It is a group of allied genera to form a subfamily. Family. It is a taxonomic category containing a single genus or a group of genera of common phylogenetic origin which is separated from related families by a decided gap. Such families showing similar characters form order. The class Insecta is divided into two subclasses, Apterygoda and Pterygoda. Class, Insecta. Subclass 1, Apterygoda. Order 1, Thysanura bristle-tails, silverfish, firebrats thys-fringed, uratail. Order 2, Dipleura diplerans, D2, uratail. Order 3, Protura telson-tails, pro first, uratail. Order 4, Colembala spring-tails, snowfleas call glue, embolpeg. Subclass 2, Pterygoda. Exopterygoda, insects having simple metamorphosis. Order 5, Ephemeroptera, mayflies. Order 6, Odonata dragonflies and damselflies. Order 7. Class, Insecta. Subclass 1, Apterygoda. Order 1, Thysanura bristle-tails, silverfish, firebrats thys-fringed, uratail. Order 2, Dipleura diplerans, D2, uratail. Order 3, Protura telson-tails, pro first, uratail. Order 4, Colembala spring-tails, snowfleas call glue, embolpeg. Subclass 2, Pterygoda. Exopterygoda, insects having simple metamorphosis. Order 5, Ephemeroptera, mayflies. Order 6, Odonata dragonflies and damselflies. Order 7, Plecoptera, stoneflies. Order 8, Gryloblatodea gryloblatids. Order 9, Orthoptera, locusts and grasshoppers. Order 10, Phasmida, walking sticks, leaf insects and stick insects. Order 11, Dermaptera, earwigs. Order 12, Embioptera, web spinners. Order 13, Dictyoptera, cockroaches and mantids. Order 14, Isoptera, white ants or termites. Order 15, Zoroptera, zoropterans. Order 16, Socoptera, sosids, book lice. Order 17, Melophaga, bird lice. Order 18, Siphunculata or Anaplura, sucking lice. Order 18, Siphunculata or Anaplura, sucking lice. Order 19, Hemiptera, plant bugs. 79. 80. Order 20, Thyssanoptera, thrips. Endopterygoda, insects having complex metamorphosis. Order 21, Neuroptera, ant lions and lacewings. Order 22, Coleoptera, beetles, weevils. Order 23, Strepsiptera, stylopids. Order 24, Mecoptera, scorpion flies. Order 25, Siphonoptera, fleas. Order 26, Diptera, flies, midges, mosquitoes. Order 27, Lepidoptera, moths and butterflies. Order 28, Trichoptera, caddisflies. Order 29, Hymenoptera, ants, bees, wasps. The class Insecta is divided into 29 orders, 4 in Apterygoda and 25 in Pterygoda. The class Insecta has two subclasses, viz. Apterygoda and Pterygoda. Senior. No. Apterygoda, Pterygoda. 1 primarily wingless insect, winged or secondarily. Wingless insect. 2 metamorphosis is totally absent or slight present. Present. 3 mandibles articulate with head capsule at a single point. Double. 4 plural sulcus in thorax is absent. Present. 5 progenital abdominal appendages absent. Present. The subclass Pterygoda has 2 divisions, viz. Exopterygoda and Endopterygoda. Character: Exopterygoda, Endopterygoda. Wing development: external internal metamorphosis incomplete, hemimetabola, or gradual complete, holometabola, pupal stage absent, present immature stage, egg, naiad or nymph, adult egg, larva, pupa, adult number. Of orders 1609. Study of insect orders. 1. Order, Orthoptera, orthos straight, pterowings e.g. grasshoppers, locust, katydids, mole cricket, house and field cricket. Economic importance. Majority of insects are phytophagous like grasshopper. Locusts some create noisy loud sound. Characters. Antenna is filiform. 81. Mouth parts are mandibulate. Head position is hypognathous. Prothorax is large and distinct. Legs are saltatorial type. Legs normally developed, or forelegs modified for digging, fossorial, as in mole crickets, or hind legs modified for jumping, saltatorial, as in grasshopper. Forewings are leathery, thickened and known as tegmina, and hindwings are membranous. Specialized stridulatory, sound-producing, organs are present. Usually males alone can produce sound. Auditory or tympanal, hearing, organs are also well developed and are located on either side of the first abdominal segment or at the base of foretibia. Cerci are short and unsegmented. Metamorphosis is gradual, simple or incomplete, egg, nymph adult. Ovipositor is well developed in female on 7 and 8th abdominal sternum. Male genitalia on 9th abdominal sternum. This order is subdivided into 2 suborders, viz., Calyphera and Encephera. Senior. No. Calyphera encephera. 1 antennae are shorter than body, less than 30 segments. Antennae are longer than body, more than 30 segments. 2 tympanum is found on the lateral side of the first abdominal segment. Tympanum is found on the foretibia. 3 diurnal, active at day, nocturnal, active at night. 4 feed on monocot plants, feed on dicot plants. 5 eggs laid in soil. Eggs laid in plant tissue. 6 ovipositor is short, ovipositor is more or less elongate. 7 stridulatory organ, femoro-alary type, stridulatory organ, tegmenal. 8 family, acrididae, short-horned. Grasshoppers, surface grasshopper sand. Locusts. Families. 1. Tetigonidae, long-horned. Grasshoppers, katydids and bush. Crickets. 2. Grillidae, house and field crickets. 3. Grillotalpidae, mole crickets. 2. Order, Dictyoptera, Dictyon network, Terra, wings, club suit, e.g. Cockroaches and praying mantid. Economic importance. Cockroaches are household pests and mantid predatory in habit. Characters. Head is usually hypognathous. 82. Antenna is filiform, cetaceous. Mouth parts are mandibulate type. Forewings are tegmina and hindwings are large membranous. Prothorax with pronotum covering. Cerci are short and many segmented. 4 legs is walking, raptorial type. Eggs are contained in an ootheca. Metamorphosis is gradual, simple or incomplete. Female with reduced ovipositor on 7th abdominal sternum. Male genitalia on 9th abdominal sternum. Dictyoptera is divided into 2 suborders, viz. Blattaria cockroaches and Mantodia praying mantids. The important families are Blattidae and Mantidae. Differences between Blattaria and Mantodia. Senior. No. Blattaria Mantodia. 1 head is completely covered with pronotum. Head is not covered with pronotum. 2 ocelli are present. 3 ocelli are present. 3 legs cursorial, all pairs. 4 legs is raptorial type. 4 proventriculus with powerful teeth. Proventriculus not powerful teeth. 5 eggs laid in ootheca, eggs laid in spomeline. 6 omnivorous, carnivorous. 7 no mimicry found, 8 nymph not cannibalistic family, Blattidae, G. Cockroaches family, Mantidae, G. Praying mantids. 3. Order, Odonata, otis tooth, anus, having, e.g. dragonflies and damselflies. Economic importance. Adults are aerial predators. They are able to catch, hold and devour the prey in flight. Naiads are aquatic predators. Adult predaceous on mosquitoes, houseflies, etc. And nymph feed on mosquito larvae. Characters. Medium to large-sized insects. They are attractively colored. Head is mobile and attached to slender neck. Compound eyes are large. 3 ocelli are present. 83. Antennae is filiform. Chewing and biting type of mouth parts. Wings are membranous. Wings have a dark pterostigma towards the costal apex. Prothorax is reduced. Meso and metathorax is fused. Basket-like legs present to catch prey in flight. Abdomen is long and slender. Metamorphosis is incomplete with 3 life stages. The naiad is aquatic. Labium is greatly elongated, jointed and bears 2 hooks at apex. It is called mask. It is useful to capture the prey. Respiration by means of rectal or caudal gills. Immature stage of Odonata is called naiads. There are 3 suborders. Anisoptera, Zygoptera and Anisozygoptera. Differences between Anisoptera and Zygoptera. Anisoptera. Anisos equals unequal and ptera equals wing. Zygoptera. Zygon equals equal and ptera equals wing. Adult characters. 1. Strong flyers. 1. Weak flyers. 2. Compound eyes large meet each other, holoptic. 2. Compound eyes button-like, wide apart, dicoptic. 3. Hind wings basally broader than forewings. 3. Both pair equal with identical venation. 4. Wings spread laterally at rest. 4. Wings held at an angle above abdomen. Nymph, nade characters. 1. Stout and robust. 1. Weak and fragile. 2. Rectal gills present. 2. Caudal gills present. 3. Jet propulsion mechanism present. 3. Absent, e.g. Dragonfly, e.g. Damselfly. 4. Orders, Isoptera, iso equal, ptera wing, e. G. Termites, white ants. Economic importance. Termites are nature's scavengers. They convert logs, stumps, branches, etc., to humus. Many are injurious to crops, furniture and woodworks of buildings. Characters. They are ancient polymorphic, social insects living in colonies. White, soft-bodied insects. Antennae are short and maniliform. Compound eyes present in winged forms. Mouth parts are adapted for biting and chewing. Wings are membranous. Wings are present only in sexually mature forms during swarming season. Deciduous type. Tarsi are always four-segmented. Cerci are short. External genital organs are lacking in both the sexes. Metamorphosis simple or incomplete. Caste system. Following are the difference castes that are usually seen in a termite colony. Workers is the damaging caste. A. Reproductives caste. A. Primary reproductive king and queen. B. Supplementary reproductive. B. Sterile caste. A. Workers. B. Soldiers. Important families. 1. Termitidae. G. Termes spp. Odontoderms spp. 2. Calodermatidae. G. Dry wood termites. 5. Order. Thysanoptera thisano. Fringed and pteron. Wing e.g. Thrips. Economic importance. Most of the thrips species belong to the family Thripidae and are phytophagous. They suck the plant sap. Some are vectors of plant diseases. Few are predators. Characters. They are minute, slender, soft-bodied insects. Mouth parts are rasping and sucking. 84. 85. Right mandible is absent, hence mouth parts are asymmetrical. Antennae short, maniliform. Fringed wings are present. Prothorax is free and well develops. Abdomen is elongate with 10 to 11 segments, usually tapering posteriorly. Cerci absent. Metamorphosis is incomplete with inactive pupa-like instars, aberrant hemimetabola. Parthenogenetic type of reproduction is very common and in many species males are rarely seen. This order is subdivided into two suborders. 1. Terebrantia. Important family is Thripidae, e.g. onion thrips. 2. Tubulifera. Important family is Philiothripidae, e.g. olive thrips. 6. Order. Hemiptera, hemi-half. Ptera, wing, e.g. bugs, aphids, whiteflies, mealy bugs, scales, etc. Characters. Head is opistognathous. Mouth parts are piercing and sucking type. Forewings, hemielytra, are either uniformly thickened throughout, distally membranous. Cerci are always absent. Metamorphosis usually incomplete. Alimentary canal is suitably modified, filter chamber, to handle liquid food. There are two suborders, viz. Heteroptera and Homoptera. Differences between Heteroptera and Homoptera. Senior. No. Heteroptera. Hetero different, ptera wing. Homoptera. Homo uniform, ptera wing. One head is corrector, horizontal head is deflexed. 2 pronotum usually large, pronotum small and collar-like. 3 forewings, hemelytra, forewings uniform in consistency. Forewings fold flat over the body. Atrest wings held roof-like over the body. 5 tarsi, 3 segmented antennae. 4 to 5 segmented tarsi. 1 to 3 segmented antenna. 3. 86. 10 segmented. 6 odoriferous glands. Aeriprescent wax glands are present. 7 herbivorous, predaceous or blood-sucking. Herbivorous. 8 both terrestrial and aquatic. Terrestrial. 9 honeydew secretion. Uncommon honeydew secretion. Common. 10 important families of Heteroptera. 1. Cymicidae, bed bugs. 2. Tingidae, lacewing bugs or tingid bug. 3. Miridae, plant bugs or leaf bugs. 4. Lycaeidae, dusky cotton bug. 5. Pyrocoridae, red cotton bug. 6. Coridae, rice earhead bug, pod bug. 7. Pentatomidae, stink bugs, painted bug. 8. Belostomatidae, electric light bugs. Important families of Homoptera. 1. Cicadelidae, leaf hoppers or jacids. 2. Delphacidae, delphacids. 3. Aelarididae, whiteflies. 4. Aphididae, aphids. 5. Coccidae, scale insects. 6. Caridae, lac insect. 7. Pseudococcidae, mealy bugs. 7. Order, Neuroptera, neuron nerve, ptera wings, e.g. green lace wings, antlions, alder fly, snake fly. Economic importance. Insects are predaceous, on aphids, white flies, thrips beneficial, Dobson flies called hellgrammites used for fish baiting. Characters. They are soft-bodied insects. Antenna is filiform. Mouth parts are chewing type in adults. 2 pairs of similar membranous wings in rest form. Roof on abdomen. Cerci absent. Larva is carnivorous, campodiform. Pupa is exarate, decticus. Pupation takes place in a silken cocoon. Malpighian tubules are modified as silk glands. Abdomen without cerci. Metamorphosis complete. Type, egg, larva, pupa, adult. Classification. This order is subdivided into 2 suborders, viz. Megaloptera and Planopenia. Suborder, Planopenia. 1. Chrysopidae, green lacewings, golden eyes, stink flies, aphid lions. 2. Mantispidae, mantispid flies. 3. Myrmeleontidae, ant lions. 4. Ascalophidae, owl flies. 87. 8. Order, Lepidoptera, lepidose scales, ptera, wings, e.g. moths, butterflies, skippers. Characters. Head relatively small, free with small neck. Compound eyes are relatively large, 2 ocelli present, 1 on each side close to the margins of compound eyes. Mouth parts in adults are of siphoning type. Mandibles are absent. Antennae are clubbed in butterflies and filamentous in moths. Wings are membranous and scaly. Wings are coupled by either frenate or amplexiform type of wing coupling. Larvae are called caterpillars, usually polypod or type. 2 to 5 pairs of fleshy unsegmented prolegs are found in the abdomen. At the bottom of the proleg, crochets are present. Pupa is generally adecticus and obtect. Adults are harmless except fruit-sucking moths. Undergo complete metamorphosis. There are 3 suborders. Zoogloptera, Detritia, Monotricia. Senior. No. Zoogloptera monotricia detritia. 1 adults with functional mandibles. Adults without functional, sometimes with vestigial mandibles. Adults without functional mandibles. 2 female bursacopulatrix opening into common oviduct. Female with 1 or 2 genital opening behind sternite, female with opening bursacopulatrix on sternite. 3 female insects have 1 pore. Female insects have 2 pores. Important family of suborder Detritia. Family, Noctuidy. This is the largest family in this order. E.g. army worms, cutworms, Spodoptera, Helicoverpa, fruit-sucking moth, castor semilooper. Family, Galecidae. E.g. potato tuber moth, pink bollworm, groundnut leaf miner, Engomois grain moth. Family, Pyralidae. E.g. cotton leaf roller, Joer stem borer, wax moth. Family, Pterophoridae. E.g. turplume moth. Family, Arctiidae. E.g. hairy caterpillar. 88. Family, Hesperiidae. E.g. rice skipper. Family, Shingidae. E.g. sesamum and sweet potato leaf eating caterpillar. Family, Popilionidae. E.g. lemon butterfly. Family, Lichenidae. E.g. anar caterpillar. Family, Pieridae. E.g. cabbage butterfly. Family, Bombycidae. E.g. mulberry silkworm. Family, Saturnidae. E.g. tassar and airy silkworm. Differences between moths and butterflies. Senior. No. Moths, butterflies. 1 nocturnal inhabit, diurnal inhabit. 2 antennae, either pectinate or bipectinate. Plumose type. Antennae clavate type. 3 ocelli present, ocelli absent. 4 mandibles present, mandibles absent. 5 wing coupling, frenate type, wing coupling amplexiform type. 6 abdomen large and stout, abdomen comparatively small and slender. 7 obtect, pupa within a cocoon, obtect, pupa without cocoon. 8 at rest, wings held roof-like on body at rest, wings held erect straight upward. 9. Order, Hymenoptera, hymen membrane, ptera wings. E.g. wasps, bees, ants, sawflies, parasitoids, etc. Economic importance. Red ant, mustard sawfly or crop pest. Many insects are beneficial parasitoids or pollinators. Characters. This is the most beneficial order in the class Insecta, comprising of parasites, predators and bees involved in pollination and honey production. Most of them are social living. Mouth parts are biting type, modified for lapping or sucking. Wings are membranous. Wing venation Ishimuli type. Abdomen is basally constricted. The first abdominal segment is called propodium. It is fused with metathorax. The second segment is known as pedicel, which connects the thorax and abdomen. Abdomen beyond the pedicel is called gaster or metasoma. Larvae are known as grubs with well-developed head and usually opodous and eucephalous. Pupa exarate and a cocoon is generally present. Metamorphosis complete and complex also. Fertilized eggs develop into females and males are produced from unfertilized eggs. Males are haploid and females diploid. 89. This order is subdivided into 2 suborders, Symphyta and Apocrita. Differences between Symphyta and Apocrita. Senior. No. Symphyta, Apocrita. 1 abdomen is broadly joined to the thorax. Abdomen is petiolated. 2 larva is a caterpillar and it belongs. A ruciform type. Larva is a grub and it belongs opodous. Eucephalous type. 3 stemata are present, stemata are absent. 4 both thoracic and abdominal legs are present. Legs are absent. 5 ovipositor is saw-like and suited for piercing the plant tissues. Ovipositor is not saw-like and is suited for piercing in parasitic groups or for stinging in other groups. 6 behavioral sophistication is less. Behavioral sophistication is more. 7 they are phytophagous, they are generally parasitic. 8 important families. 10 Threadinidae, sawflies. Important families. Apidae, honeybees. Vespidae, wasps. Megachilidae, leaf-cutter bees. Formicidae, ants. Braconidae, braconid wasps. Trichogrammatidae, egg parasitoids. 10. Order, Coleoptera, coleos sheath, pterawing, e.g. beetles, weevils. Economic importance. It is the largest order. It includes predators, scavengers and many crop pests. They also damage stored products. Characters. They are minute to large-sized insects. This is the largest order in class Insecta, comprising about 1/3 road or 40% of the known insect species. Mouth parts are chewing and biting type. Head position is prognathous type. Antenna is usually 11-segmented. Prothorax is large, distinct and mobile. Mesothorax and metathorax are fused with the first abdominal segment. Forewings are horny or leathery, known as elytrate, is not used for flight. Hind wings are membranous with few veins and are useful in flight. Legs well developed for walking, running. Cerci and a distinct ovipositor are absent. Metamorphosis is complete. Larvae are often called grubs. It is campodiform or aruciform. Pupae adecticus and exarate. 90. This order is divided into 4 suborders, viz. Adephaga, devours, and Polyphaga, eaters of many things, Archostomata, wood feeders, and Mixophaga, found in wet places. Difference between Adephaga and Polyphaga. Senior. No. Adephaga, Polyphaga. 1. Cicindelidae, tiger beetles Meloidae, blister beetles, oil beetles 2. Didicidae, true water beetles Coccinellidae, lady bird beetles Epilochna. Beetle 3. Carabidae, ground beetles Scarabiidae, white grub, dung beetles 4. Cerambycidae, mango stem borer, grape stem. Girdler 5. Bruchidae, pulse beetles, seed beetles 6. Tenebrionidae, rust red flower beetle 7. Bostrichidae, lesser grain borers 8. Melilondidae, Schaefer beetles, June beetles 9. Dynastidae, rhinoceros beetles 10. Curculionidae, weevils, snout beetles 11. Chrysomelidae, e.g. red pumpkin beetle. Differences between beetle and weevil. Senior. No. Beetle weevil. 1. Mouthparts typically chewing type but modified into snout-like structure. 2. Both pairs of wings present. Hind wing absent. 3. Antennae capitates, serrate, limellate antennae clavate 4. Tarsi 3 to 5 segmented tarsi 4 segmented 5 larva oligopod larva opodus 11. Order, Diptera D2, Ptera wing. E.g. housefly, fruit fly, horsefly, podfly, stemfly, mosquito, midges, midge fly, shoot fly, gall fly. Economic importance. Considerable number of flies is predaceous. Some are act as a vectors for transmission of disease. Fruit flies, leaf miners, stem fly and root maggots are crop pest. Characters. They are small to medium-sized, soft-bodied insects. 91. Mouth parts sucking type usually forming a proboscis. In many they are piercing and sucking and in others they are sponging type. Antennae mostly 3-segmented and aerostate type. Forewings are larger, membranous and used for flight. Hind wings are highly reduced, knobbed at the end and are called halters. Prothorax and metathorax are small and fused with large mesothorax. Metamorphosis is complete. Larvae of more common forms are known as maggots. They are apodous and acephalous, eruciform. Maggots mostly amphipneistic. Pupa is generally with free appendages, often enclosed in the hardened last larval skin called puparium. Pupa belongs to the coarctate type. Legs well developed, tarsus usually 5-segmented pulvily and an ampodium usually present. This order is subdivided into 3 suborders: Nematocera, threadhorn, Brachycera, shorthorn, Cycloropha, circular crack. Comparative characters of these suborders. Senior. No. Nematocera, Brachycera, Cycloropha. 1. Antenna is long and many segmented in adult. Antenna is short and few segmented in adult. Antenna is aerostate in adult. 2. Larval head is well developed. Larval head is retractile into the thorax. Larval head is vestigial with mouth hooks. 3. Larval mandibles act horizontally. Larval mandibles act vertically. Larval mouth hooks act vertically. 4. Pupa is weakly obtect. Pupa is exarate. Pupa is coarctate. 5. Adult emergence is through a straight split in the thoracic region. Adult emergence is through a straight split in the thoracic region. The split results due to the pressure applied by an aversible bladder to linum in the head. 6. Pseudotrache absent, pseudotrache present, pseudotrache present. 7. Important families. Culicidae, mosquitoes. Cicidamiidae, paddy gall. Fly. Important families. Acylidae, robber flies Tabanidae, horse flies Tripetidae, fruit flies Agromyzidae, terpod fly, leaf miner. Important families. Syrphidae, syrphid fly Tachinidae, tachnid flies Musidae, house fly. 89. This order is subdivided into 2.